FridayNightGlory.com, Parker Turley here. This is the pregame show for the Division 2A, Division 1 state championships at Cowboy Stadium. I'm here with Kenny Matthews and Peyton Peterson. Now this is going to be an interesting one. You got a Refugio offense averaging 52 points a game. What are your keys to this game?
Well, Refugio, I mean, they've been here two out of them. They've been back 2017 and 2016. They won it in 2016, and Refugio is this. I mean, they're stacked offensively big time this year. I also think defensively, though, the front of their defense is really good for Refugio. Plus, I think also with their head football coach, man, he's been here and done that so many times here at State before. They're perennially one of the best teams in 2A. I'm looking for big things out of Refugio today.
The post offense averages 44 points a game. What do they got to do on this tough Refugio defense to get a win tonight?
You know, obviously they've got to run the ball well. They've got to pass the ball well. You know, I think it's going to be a shootout between both teams. I really do. You know, they just got to keep their heads up, and you know, if they get down, they just got to keep going.
Peyton talked about he thinks it's going to be a shootout. What's your opinion on that?
You know, it could be a shootout because I do think that both offenses are set up for that there. I just think that the pressure that Refugio will put on the quarterback, I think will be the key of the game for them. But also, I do think that if they're able to run the football with Peyton Jefferson, Ashton Jefferson, he's got 2,000 yards rushing this year. That could keep them off, that Refugio offense, sitting over the sidelines, and that could be really key for them. If they play ball control, and I think it's big for them to not get caught behind the chains. I think Post is not going to be one of those teams going to kind of climb out of it through the air. If they're getting 3rd and 2 and 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 3, then that's manageable for Post. But 3rd and 9 is not a good position for Post at all.
And then he talks about Post. He talks about Post defense really needing to have to stop the run. Do you think that's a big key for this game?
You know, it really is. You know, Refugio's got a really good offense. They run the ball well. If they wrap up and they get them on the ground, there's a good chance that they can make something happen. I mean, we saw it earlier today. Blum came out the gate. They played well down the stretch, and they wrapped up and they had big time stops. And it's the state championship game. Anything can happen. It's really about who has the most momentum, and whoever comes out of the gate first and comes guns blazing. I think they have a good chance of winning this ball game.
And then we're going to go predictions for this game. Who do you have in the Division 1 2A state championship game tonight?
I have Refugio winning 31-17 here. I think that they will be I think they'll have just enough defense that they will keep their distance between 7-10 points most of the game here. But again, I do think that the wild card is if Post's offensive line is able to block on that defensive line for Refugio, I think that's going to make it a very interesting ball game if that can happen.
Who do you got winning this game tonight?
I think Refugio is going to win. They're going to put up a lot of points, I think. 42-35 is what I think it's going to be. Obviously high-scoring game. But then again, if Post comes out the gate and, puts something on them, I wouldn't be shocked if they can pull out an upset here tonight.
And then I will take Refugio as well. Obviously, they're a tough team. They've been here, done that. Obviously, 4 out of the last 5 years they've been here. And experience goes a long way in Texas high school football, especially when you have some seniors that have been there, done that. They know the way. They can show the younger guys. Obviously, it will be a tough game. Anything can happen. It's Texas high school football here. So appreciate y'all. This is Kenny Matthews, Peyton Peterson, and Parker Turley.